Hello and welcome to the ninth tarot reading for Kim. In this case, we have a look at the pentacles in the spread. Kim just received the Enlightenment Tarot deck, and before we dove into the tarot reading, we chat about her perception of the Enlightenment Tarot deck.
I love the different meanings. The images are gorgeous. Everything. And the quality, too. They're really nice quality cards.
You mean the printing quality?
The printing quality and the actual card stock?
Because they are so thick?
Yes. I like the feeling of them, the quality of the card stock. They feel really substantial.
They're like 30% thicker than the Rider-Waite deck.
Yeah.
So it's like Rider-Waite is like this, and these are like this, something like that.
Yeah, they feel like they're not going to like bend and crease and, end up like a lot of decks do with all beat up. But they're beautiful. I love them. They're really the most beautiful deck of cards I've got. They're the colors, the images, the quality. I was really surprised. I love on the back how you have the Tree of Life image is beautiful. I love how that has everything on it, and they're really beautiful images.
Do these images, I mean, you have seen the Rider-Waite deck, right?
Yes.
Do the images come across as a better version of that?
Yes, I do, because it gives, more meaning. It gives the extra meaning. But yet, if you're used to Rider-Waite, you can recognize them as what they are in the Rider-Waite deck. You can still recognize them, but they're just so pretty. I'm looking at them now. Things really stand out. Like this, a lot of things that in the images that are symbolism, I think stand out more between the colors and the actual artwork.
Okay. Mission accomplished.
Yes. Gorgeous deck of cards.
Yeah. Shall we look at the pen cards?
Yes.
So we have 5 Pentacle cards in the deck. Yeah, that's the Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. So we already covered the Page of Pentacles, which we believe stands for your daughter.
Okay.
Your daughter is Virgo, a very practical person, and Virgos are usually very good with health matters. That's why we came to think that you should spend more time with your daughter, because the Virgo vibes are very good for you. Remember, the attainment card, the Hermit card, is also emphasized, and that's related also to the Virgo sign.
Yes.
How are you getting along with your daughter? I mean, you had painting wall weekend.
Yeah, we got together for a couple days and did some remodeling in her apartment and spent some quality time together. So it was good.
Did anything develop since then?
Well, we've been talking frequently.
Okay.
No, she lives about an hour away, so I don't get out there all the time, but we've been talking a lot.
Do you recapitulate with her about past experiences and traumas?
Yeah, we've been talking about things because, family things are a little bit stirred up right now. So we've been discussing things.
I mean, you texted me that you still have nightmares and even pulled your husband's hair in the middle of the night, waking up from a nightmare. You have a lot of recapitulation to do in order to clean up your subconsciousness from bad memories and traumas and things like that.
Yeah.
So if she's a good recapitulation partner, you should work as much as you can with her.
Yeah, we've been talking about things a lot.
All right. Now then there's the 4 of Pentacles, and you already have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Cups in your spread, and now it's joined by the 4 of Pentacles. And remember, this is the power of grace on the physical level.
Mm-hmm.
The title is Management, and the card is Auspicious. What this card represents is a key ability that will help you to overcome your affliction or your challenge. So management is included that you manage your affairs. Means you need to have a plan, and you need to have action items, and you need to push through with them. Yeah, all the things we discussed should be on the to-do list.
Yes.
Like recapitulating with your daughter, recapitulating with your friends in the tower group that are therapists.
Yeah.
Then, you know, the health regimen you should do. There's still the fasting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, but the fasting will really put a big dent into the CLL.
Yeah, I told you I think that that's kind of taking a turn right now.
And I've heard many good things about fasting. And one thing I heard, but I have not verified it, is when you fast a few days, the intestines, the Virgo region, will be free of digestion, of digesting the food, and will start to produce stem cells. And these stem cells will then move around in the body looking for parts in the body that they can heal. And the big problem with the CLL is you cannot locate it, right?
Yeah, it's
can be anywhere in the bones.
Oh yeah, it starts in the bones.
Yeah,
yes.
And you have no idea where. So that's why you cannot treat it. You have a cancer, normal cancer, like an unnatural growth, you can locate it and remove it. But the CLL, you don't know where are the cells that produce too many lymphocytes. And it can be just one that can cause all the trouble, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of systemic, and well, you know, it starts in the bones and the bone marrow. Then it's in your bloodstream, and then those cancerous white blood cells, the number increases, and even your normal white blood cells. I found out if you have the CLL, it even affects your normal white blood cells. Like right now, I'm not making the autoimmune cells. That's what a problem is for me right now. They think it's starting. It could be progressing.
Yeah, you should not think that right now. You should think positive, and you should think that I'm improving. But however much you do on the spiritual level, on the creative feeling level, like positive feelings, positive thinking, you still need to do something on the physical level. And apart from the fasting, I can't think of something that will put a dent into the CLL.
Yeah, I think stress.
Yeah, stress on the mental level. Yeah, of course you need to feel stress, but today we talk about the physical bodily level.
Yeah, I feel better when I get outside. I've been doing a lot of that.
Yeah, the health regimen, fresh air, walking. We touched discussed a lot of things, right? So they should all be on your to-do list.
The fasting is something that I just really need to do, even if it's for a couple of days.
Yeah,
it would help me.
Especially because it's the opposite of binge eating.
Yeah, they said that my body's in a really high state of inflammation right now, and I can literally feel when I've eaten sugar's so bad. The next day I can just literally feel it, like the inflammation.
Yeah, sugar is
and the fasting. I really
inflammatory.
Yes, and you can feel it. I don't know how to describe it, but you know it's there.
So you need to manage this. You need to manage your CLL. Remember also the Three of Swords. You need to have a plan, and you need to put up all the action items, and you need to have your daily things, your weekly things, your monthly things that you should do, and then manage the situation actively. Like you're the manager, yeah. Not the situation is managing you, not the CLL is managing you. You need to manage the CLL.
Yes.
Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. The title is Qualification. It's basically intelligence on the physical bodily plane. And it's inauspicious.
Qualification?
Yeah, qualification. So it's knowledge and intelligence on the physical level. And that means qualification. You're qualified to do things. And the card is
Yes.
auspicious, means it has brought about your challenge. And that's easy to understand because you have not been qualified to deal with this situation.
Yeah.
So in order to turn it around, you need to qualify yourself. And that goes back to learning everything about the CLL, learn how to manage it on a daily basis, learn what you can do, what you cannot do, etc., etc. But I think you already started with that.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of studying. It's like being in
Okay.
nursing school again and doing a research paper on something.
Yes. And all the practical issues. You know, here this qualification pertains to practical issues, not to theoretical issues. What does it mean in practice? What do
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Then we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is auspicious, which means it's a power or faculty of consciousness that will help you to overcome your challenge. And the title is Adaptation.
I pulled that card yesterday.
Seriously? Okay.
Five of Pentacles, and I even did a post on kind of an exercise on understanding tarot with it because I pulled it.
Okay, very good. We have a little synchronicity. So
yes.
I don't know if I think I explained this already. The 5s, all the 5s, they stand for law, for any kind of law. Cosmic laws, biological laws, psychological laws, and even the human roots.
Which pillar are they on? This
They're on the
card.
pillar of severity, of course.
Yeah.
It's Gebura on the pillar of severity, which stands for all the laws. And one path that proceeds from Gebura is the path of justice or karma. So if you go against the laws, you get bad karma. If you work with the laws, you get good karma. And on the physical level, it means that you adapt to the laws in question. You know, your body works according to biological laws. And CLL is part of that. Something went wrong, and you cannot fix that by going against the laws of your body. You need to adapt to the situation. And you need to adapt to that which is ruling this situation. For example, you need to adapt to the fact that your blood is swarmed with useless lymphocytes, which sucks your energy and your oxygen and all these things. So you need to adapt to that situation, not fight it, because you cannot fight it. Let's say you say, no, I fight it, I will go for a run, a marathon run, and halfway through you collapse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do that outside sometimes. Yeah.
You need to learn that, of course. That's part of the learning, part of the qualification that you need to go through, which is indicated by the 8 of Pentacles we just discussed.
Yeah, five is always some sort of a struggle.
But it shouldn't be. It's only a struggle if you go against the laws. If you go use the laws, everything should be very easy. Like you can try to sail against the wind, or you can sail with the wind.
Right. That's good.
And if there's no wind, you take to the oars, as the Romans say.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it all is pointing to the fasting.
Maybe do it with your daughter. She should be interested in fasting.
Yeah. I think I could try it for a few days without saying anything.
Yeah, maybe you should try 3 days first. And then a week, something like that. But the week you really need to plan.
Yeah, 3 days would be easy, sort of. My husband's laughing.
Easy from this perspective now, but
my husband's laughing in the background when he heard that.
It looks easy right now, but
yeah.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. The first day is simply the worst.
Yeah.
The body feels hungry, but that's just a habit. But as soon as the body gets use of the idea, oh, I'm fasting, it actually wants to fast because the body wants to heal. And it's happy when it can fast.
Yeah, it does. It's just, it takes time for your body to clear the sugar and everything
Yeah,
because it's like it's addicted, you know, you're addicted to the sugar and the carbs and
yep. And you're addicted to eating at the same time, not addicted, but
yeah,
you have the habit to eat at the same time,
yeah,
same day. So that you need to overcome. But as soon as the body is free from that, it's like, hooray, I'm fasting, I'm healing.
yeah. Just keep busy, right?
Mm. Yeah, and keep busy to distract your mind. So it doesn't think about
Yeah,
anything.
I know.
You need to prepare it. You need to have vitamins so the internal digestion of the body can continue. You need to have teas, and you need to have this stuff that cleans your intestines. If you use that,
Yeah,
fasting becomes easier.
they have something at the health food store. It's a drink that you drink while you're fasting, and it's especially we have health food stores here, and it's uh it's a drink they have that's made for while you're fasting.
Yeah, maybe involve your husband.
Yeah,
Yeah, then we have the Two of Pentacles. The title is Strategy, and it's inauspicious. Now, the Two of Pentacles is wisdom on the physical plane. And wisdom, I already explained it because we had another two in this spread. We got Two of Wands, yeah.
yeah,
Wisdom always is the knowledge of principles that apply to a particular context. So, for example, physical laws apply to the context of physics. So, the Two of Pentacles means to work or act according to the right principles, and that's the same thing as professionalism. Yeah, professional people, they act according to the right principles.
and this is on the not the severity. It's on the
That's on the grace pillar. Pillar of
grace.
grace. The two is above the four. So this is inauspicious, means it's a faculty of consciousness that you have misused or failed to use, and which took a part in bringing about your challenge. And this practical. So it's practical wisdom or lack of practical wisdom, or
Yeah, I haven't applied it, and it's on one of the higher levels on the Tree of Life, right?
yeah, it's on the top trinity.
Yeah,
So you have the Two of Pentacles here, which stands for practical principles that apply to your situation. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, which stands for management, which means using those principles in order to overcome your challenge. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which calls for adaptation to the situation, and the Eight of Wands to learn everything and to use your intelligence to deal with the situation and then reach the qualification you need in order to overcome your challenge.
it helps learning the pillars
Mm.
too.
Oh, yeah. It's an important principle of the Tree of Life. You have the grace side, the grace pillar, you have the severity pillar, and in between is our self consciousness. That's us who balances these two aspects of life. So if
Yeah, and
there's
I've been the
sorry,
levels, the three sections of the Tree of Life. Also, I've been
mm.
learning about, and I'm definitely not at the top.
Well, you are on the top. You're just not aware of it. You are
Yeah,
the whole tree of life. It's all in you.
yeah,
There's nothing missing. You're just not aware of it. So,
yeah.
any questions?
No, I that gives me a lot to think about. I think I might try the fasting this week. I feel like it would help.
Mm.
I feel like I need it.
And maybe after you did the fasting, maybe you can go to the doctor and do a test in order
Yeah,
to see what effect it had. We need to measure the effect.
yes. Well, they're constantly checking my blood for everything, so that shouldn't be too hard to do.
Yeah, one more time doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going again this week. So actually, if I did it this week, I'm going Thursday. So if I did 3 days this week,
Oh yeah, that
I
would
would
work. Yeah.
a 3 day fast anyways.
Yeah, it's a good timing. The four also has to do with timing. The path that proceeds from the four, from a facet, is the Wheel of Fortune, the cycle card, which has all to do with timing.
No, I feel like I feel like I need to do something, and soon.
And good luck with that.
Thanks.
All right. Then
All
have a
right.
nice Sunday.
You too. I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Talk to you next
All
week.
right. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Bye.
Bye.